Gentlemen, ladies, it's Sandamtod here. Thanks for checking back in. I'm honored and humbled to receive a package today. Came in the mail from a fellow YouTuber. bizzNES17 sent me something in the mail. Don't know what it is because I didn't ask him for anything. We didn't do a trade. I didn't buy anything from him. So we're going to crack it open and see what he sent us. Okay, we've got our box knife at the ready. Bithead 1000 rule for doing YouTube videos. Always have your knife ready. Let's slice this open here. That'll do that. Let's take this stuff out here. Alright. Okay, included a little note. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I always sound dyslexic when I read this stuff. Or sound like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I just learned how to read. But I can glance at it real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sucks. Sweet. Awesome, man. Thanks so much. Thanks. I can't... I can't, like I said, I can't believe the generosity of some people when it comes to stuff on YouTube. They'll send you stuff for no reason. I'm trying to get some of this unwrapped here. It never fails to amaze me, and I'm always deeply humbled by it. Thanks so much. First off, he sent me a copy of Mario Paint. Now, I believe a long time back, a while back, I think when I did my SNES video, collection video, he had asked me if I had a copy of this because I had the mouse, and I said no. And I think he asked me if I wanted a copy, and I was like, "Nah, you're all right, man," or something to that. It wasn't something that I was super concerned with bothering somebody to have me send it, or them to send me, or whatever. I'm confused, I guess. It's been a long year, folks. But he decided to send me that in the mail, but that wasn't the main reason why he sent me something. What he did is, it appears from the note that in a lot of stuff that he bought, in a grouping, not a lot, of stuff that he bought, he got a, I think, what game did he say it was? Sega GT1, or Sega GT, for the Dreamcast, and it didn't work, and he didn't know. He just figured it was broken or whatever and tossed it, but he kept the case because it was unique, and it turns out it was a Dreamcast case. So he sent me his Dreamcast case that's not broken to replace the broken hinged res case that I have, and that's awesome because there's really, I mean, there are ways. Yeah, I think you can order, but it's not worth the cost. To order a case that's so fragile anyway. It would have just been easier just to say bag it, and not worry about it. So actually, him sending me this actually did me a huge favor because it actually fixed the problem I was having with it. Not that there was really a problem. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just usually if the cases are torn up, my PlayStation, the long boxes are horrible. Those plastic ones, the Sega CD trays and stuff, those are the worst. And replacing those is kind of a pain in the ass. You almost have to buy other games and replace it with those, and it's just, it's almost kind of sad because then I've got like 5 copies of NHL 94 for the Sega CD, and only one of them's in the case. So awesome, man. I can't thank you enough. That's awesome. You had no responsibility to me to send me that stuff, and it floors me every time that people send stuff. You people need to check out bizzNES17's channel. The two of them over there are do an awesome show. They've got a lot of nice stuff, and they've really been putting together quite a collection over the last few months that I've really been watching every video they do, and it's just really awesome. I mean, some of the stuff that they've come across, I've been kind of jealous of myself, especially some of the Dreamcast games he got in this one grouping that he bought. That, you know, they might have been loose disc, but still they go for like $80 to $100 a piece loose, and he got the whole lot for I think like $60 or something. So don't quote me on that price. Go check out the video if you want to see it for real, because those guys could use a lot more support. They got a great channel, and I just want to say thanks for that. That was awesome. And I did end up picking up one other thing. Let me see if I can get a hold of it here. I went ahead, folks, and I went back since we were able to get that boot disc to work. And I went back, and lo and behold, they still had it. So I picked up for $60 the Japanese import of Shenmue 2. And I am excited, although I don't know, I can't read anything on the screen. I was able to come across the PAL version, files, so I am able to play the PAL version. But when I started to play the PAL version, I got to thinking, hey, I've never played through the whole first Shenmue, so I decided to maybe start playing the first one instead of diving into the second one. But we've got the discs here. Disc 2. I love how on a lot of Japanese stuff they use a lot of English anyway. Like it says disc in English on all four of the discs, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, they're more apt to learn English than we are to learn Japanese, because I guess we're lazy. I don't know. Or English is a more wide spoken language, or what, but you know, it does make it easier for some of us gamers, especially if we're playing action-y games or beat-em-ups and not really text-heavy role-playing games. And the whole instruction booklet is in Japanese. And I don't know, I was just really intrigued by it, even though I knew it would be virtually impossible for me to actually play this particular copy. The fact that they had it at the store in the case, and it was an import, and it seemed like when these vintage stocks first opened up, they did have a little more import stuff, and I think that was because the store actually bought in some lots, you know, from other places. I'm sorry, I keep doing that with my glasses. I feel like it's sliding down. They bought in some lots from the coast or whatever, because there was some Famicom games. They used to have more some Famicom games. Those some more loose card, and they had you know, Dreamcast imports and some stuff like that. And Sega Genesis, I had that Mega Drive import of what was it? Some Jewel game. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. But that was the 4 discs for that. And then it comes with 2 other discs, and I'm unsure what exactly all of this is. It came with Virtua Fighter 4 Passport. Now, it has a back to this that has some writing on it that I can't read, but no like manual or front thing, which I don't think it has a manual. I don't know if I've even stuck the Virtua Fighter discs in, so I don't know exactly what they are. And then the second one that came with it, it's Virtua Fighter History, and it doesn't have any kind of casing at all or anything. And from what I saw online when I was looking, it looked like that might be the case, and I wasn't sure if that I'm missing some inserts or something. I don't think I am, but I could be. But, you know, to actually see this in the case, and I'm assuming that the guy that owned Rez owned this as well. I mean, it makes sense to me that the guy that sold Rez sold this. And there was like, there was a puzzle. I did it again with the glasses. I'm sorry, folks. Puzzle something, Puzzle Fighter or something. There was a Japanese import, I think, of Puzzle Fighter. Also, but they wanted like $30 for it, and I was like, yeah, I'll pass. It was a Japanese import, though it wasn't a PAL region. It seemed like the PAL region was pretty much priced what we would price stuff over here, but the Japanese ones were like way more expensive. But anyway, this was kind of a gift to myself in a way for Christmas. But I'm happy to have it. I mean, just to have it in the in my collection of Dreamcast stuff. This is probably something I thought I would never own. I probably wouldn't have ordered it off the internet. I mean, or eBay. I mean, I could have gotten a copy of it, but if I'm going to buy one that's a Japanese release, when there's an alternative version, which is the PAL release, that I can read, I would probably get the PAL version. So this is something I probably wouldn't ever normally buy, but the fact that it was there, we've talked about this before, that it was there, you're holding it in your hand, you're checking it out, and you buy it. It's kind of like that copy of a, what was it, Super Mario 64 or something that was a Japanese release that I let slide at the Liberty store. I almost bought it, and it's just because it was there, and I was there, and it was different than the stuff I normally come across. So anyway, this kind of turned into a pickup-y video, but I don't want to get off track with saying thank you to bizzNES17 for Mario Paint. I remember playing with Mario Paint quite a bit, and the music creator. At my friend's house when I was in my late teens, we would goof around with it and stuff, and I remember drawing Samus in Mario Paint and from Super Metroid and stuff like that, so that's pretty awesome. And then an awesome new case for my Rez game, so that'll look pretty darn sweet. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for coming by, folks. Quick vid.